Okay, so you're a commercial videographer, you're shooting a live event, a wedding, you need to capture a feed from a soundboard to get clean dialogue. What do? Split it. Split it. So just quick today, I want to talk about the Whirlwind Splitter, and I've been using this for about a year now, and just 2 reasons why you should split out your audio if you're trying to record a feed from a live event. So for example, you're at a conference and you need to record all the live speakers. Well, you want to capture a high quality feed. Couple options: you can put a lav mic on them. You could put the Tascam DR10L on somebody. That would be a great option, but I would do that as a backup. And first and foremost, try to capture the feed from the microphone they're using, either handheld or on their face. Most times these days it's wireless, and so you need to capture a feed off the board. Well, most boards are going to have an output that you can grab a feed from. For the most part, if it's a new modern digital board, that's not going to be a problem at all. But one reason why you might want to split is because if you just grab the output, you're going to get all the channels. So you're not going to have gain control over each individual channel if there's multiple speakers or if there's a computer line going through there with music. You don't want all that, you just want a clean signal. So you'd use this to take care of that. The other reason you would need it, and I've run into this multiple times, is if you are in a conference room that doesn't have a soundboard but has built-in sound through the walls, which is such a terrible, terrible thing, but places do that all the time. Many times you're going to get like an ungrounded buzz or an electric 60 hertz buzz in your signal if you just try to take a feed out of the wall. Many of these places have just a feed for recorders coming out of the wall, or a church, like I've shot a wedding in a church that had that. So this is going to come in incredibly handy for those scenarios, because you just find the wireless receiver where the handheld or face-mounted or lavalier microphone on the speaker is being sent to, and grab the feed right before it hits the actual receiving box and then goes into the house. Grab it before it even goes in there with this, and you will have a nice and clean signal. Won't even have to worry about it. So those are the 2 reasons why you would want this. So how does it work? It's this simple little black box. Costs about $99 on B&H Photo. And it has an input for XLR and it has 2 outputs. So the way it works is you grab the microphone that you're trying to intercept, you grab that cord, put it into the input on this particular box. And then there's 2 outputs. There's a direct output and an isolated output. The direct output is going to go back into the board or the wireless receiver or wherever the mic was supposed to be plugged into. And this is important because if the microphone is getting 48 volts of phantom power from the board or from the house, the direct output is the only one that can send that power back through. The isolated output cannot send the phantom power back. So this black one, the direct output, that goes into the board, into the house, and therefore the audio is cleanly split and there's no noticeable difference in sound quality levels or anything going into the house. Then you take this white one, this other output called isolated output, into your dedicated recorder. That way there's a clean signal, you're grabbing it before it hits the board or hits the house electronics, taking a really clean, nice, beautiful signal into your recorder. So this is just a pro tip on capturing clean audio at a live event, such as a wedding or a conference or something else such as. So charge a little extra in your next project, buy one of these, you'll be really happy that you did. Short, sweet, to the point, hit like and subscribe. Happy summer, and I'll see you next week.